don't try to be heroes. There is no shame in running.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good. Love your shirt.
Thank you. Big fan. So let's start. This season so far is the more horror elements, I think, reference to Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Do you agree with this, or do you think that is the same of the previous seasons?
Totally agree. I think I think that you nailed it, and especially our storyline in particular. You know,
This season leans into the kind of horror aspect of the show more than any other season, I'd say. Definitely.
With gore elements.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in there, yeah.
Also, people say that Stranger Things is the ultimate 80s production, and when it's over, when it's sent, sadly, it won't make sense to do other 80s production, and it will the turn of the 90s. What do you think about that?
I think anytime anyone says that it's the ultimate of anything, like if someone's like, oh, that was the ultimate production of Hamlet, or that was the ultimate like Star Wars movie, you know, it's like people love movies. Like they love like and TV shows, and creative people are constantly coming up with ways to reinvent the way visuals are captured, the way eras are depicted, the kind of, and there are so many different perspectives. Like this is supposed to be 1980s Indiana, but out of a kind of middle class existence, like there are so many different classes and like communities and like places in the world. It's super flattering, the idea that it would be the ultimate 80s production. No one could ever do something else ever put in the 80s. But I think movie magic is movie magic.
I think the same. Speaking of the 80s fashion, who liked your outfit the most and who hated the outfits of your character?
I will, this season, I think Nancy has fun fashion. I did have a cowl neck this season that got pretty, continuity-wise, got a little funny. By the end of it, I was pretty done with cowl necks.
I like a lot of my clothes a lot. I had one shirt that I hated. It was sort of like a baggy knit t-shirt, and I just didn't feel cool, in all honesty. But some of my costumes I loved a lot.
Yeah.
Joe, you wear clothes at some point in this.
Finally, I do. I have some clothes.
Nudity this season, a lot of nudity.
Yeah, just fully. No clothes from episodes 4 to 8, right?
Man.
Just completely. No. I had some great outfits, which was a nice change. Because last year, I love the outfit, but we only had the one look the whole year. So it was nice to get like a little variety and a little, it's so fun. That's so transportive. Is that a word? It just is like puts you right in the world, especially seeing everyone else in there.
Robin and Steve worked at the video store. If you have to work at the video store back then and recommend an 80s movie, the four of you, which movie would you recommend it?
I guess it's not from the 80s, but I just love that in the movie.
Okay.
Or what was the other movie? Yentl?
Yentl. I talk about one movie I couldn't believe the brothers put it in there. It's a movie called Children of Paradise that I love so much that I'm not sure if it's actually from the 80s, but Robin mentions it in the series, and I love it. So.
What were some of the flicks that were coming out at the video store? Like
Fast Times.
Yeah.
Fast Times.
And Natalia and Joseph, your favorite movies in the 80s or?
And okay, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I remember last season at the movie theater in the mall, I think the Black Cauldron had do you remember that movie?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I loved that movie as a kid.
I guess kind of a franchise that's kind of quintessentially 80s, I think, is Star Wars, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Empire Strikes Back, 81, I think.
Yeah, if they hadn't seen that, it's like,
81.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. I have to wrap up. I love this season, and
Thank you.
I'm really hoping how it will the second part. So bye.